everyone, I'm just popping on for a quick little video with a couple items that I got for this upcoming school year. It's still summer here, we're in July, so I still have another month and a half, give or take, until school starts. In August we're allowed back in our rooms after it's deeply cleaned. You can tell I'm in my living room, I got all my school books behind me. So I'm gonna unbox some Oriental Trading stuff, which I'll show you in a minute, and then we're gonna talk about these awesome grids. So first, let's go look at what I got from Oriental Trading. Alright, the first new item I got for this new school year came from Oriental Trading, and I'm very excited because I'm gonna use it for circle time and retelling stories. And then there's also something in here for my ABC boot camp this year. Alright. So the first thing I got are 2 packs of these animal necklaces. And it's going to be for ABC boot camp. So if you know Mr. Greg, he does ABC boot camp. He has a monster theme, army theme, safari theme. So these are going to be their tags that they're going to put their letters on, and they take them home after ABC boot camp. I got 2 packs of those just in case I needed more for my kids. But the thing I'm really excited about is I saw this story mat. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show it to you on the floor because it's quite big. The kids are going to get a turn if they're the leader, taking off their shoes, and they're going to get to walk on it after we tell a story. Probably not every day, but at least once a week, so every kid will get a turn maybe once every, few months. Alright, so here's what it looks like, and don't mind the cat toys on the floor. So it's really, really big, but it's perfect because the kids will take turns getting to walk the path and get to tell the story. So it says tell the story. So you read a book, and then the kids will talk about the setting. So they'll stand on the setting and they'll talk about where did it take place. Then we'll move on to the characters. So the kids will get to discuss what the characters were in the book. There could be 1 to 5. I wouldn't go more than 5. I would talk about how the important characters. The people who you see on more than 2 pages. Because some books have a lot of characters. Then you would go to the problem. And the students will discuss the problem. Then it goes to beginning, middle, and end. Which is perfect for story elements because then the kids get to know what happens in the beginning. Then the middle, there's usually some kind of a problem or they're going on an adventure of some kind. And then what happens at the end? And then thinking about the end of the book, there's usually a happy ending, most kids will have it. What was the solution to the problem? So then you have the kids thinking about the problem that's all the way down there. You notice there's a setting, the character's the problem. Then you go through the beginning, middle, and end of the story of little events that happened. And what was the solution to the problem? I love this mat. It's definitely bigger than I thought, but I love it because it's going to get my kids thinking about story elements. Now, usually I do story elements on paper, and I'm still probably going to do that for the rest of the class. And then the leader will get to walk through the story mat and discuss with the students what the story elements are. This way every kid will get a turn maybe once every 4 months, give or take. But all the students will get a turn of listening once or twice a week. I'm going to start once a week and see how it goes. I'm hoping to go to twice a week. And that way every student will get a few turns throughout the year to walk the story mat. But every student will get a chance to record it on their paper while the leader's walking the mat. I love the visual of this because it's great for kindergarten. The next thing I want to show you guys that is really cool are these Read, See, Build, and Write boards. I found them off a website, which I'll also put in the description. It was buy 2, get 1 free. Ended up costing me about $60 for all 3 of them. They're made of wood and they're really good quality. So we're going to take a look at these, and it's the first time I've ever seen them, and I think they're amazing for small groups and centers. So here's what the board looks like. You have Read/See where you could put a card here. The kids would build it with letters, and then they would write it with chalk. I used this the past few years, which I got online. Read it, build it, write it. Same kind of concept, laminated it. The thing I like about this is, one, it has the lines. Two, I also like that there's a little indented space so they know that they put the card there. And I love the chalk aspect. I also love that it's wooden, so it's going to last a lot longer. I still might use this when we do whole group because I'm not going to have enough of these for every student. But I want to try these out because I love the look of them. So the concept is, you would either have cards, CVC, sight words, whichever. I'm going to use just my sight word rings that I've made for this past year. So they put the word, the. Then you would use whatever kind of letters you wanted the kids to use to build. You can get foam letters, magnetic letters. This isn't magnetic, but you can still use magnetic letters. You can print them. I just printed and laminated these. So then the kids would spell T-H-E, the. You could also use letters. These are letter beads that I have as well. They're all lower cases, so you could even build with these. So then, if you wanted them to build with these letters, you would just put T-H-E. Now granted, these letters are a little small in comparison to the board, but they still work fine. You just tell the kids, you know, use the blue line. It still shows how the tall letters still go a little bit over the line. I think I'm going to use my bigger foam letters, which I don't have on me right now, but they're bigger so they'll fit the lines nice. So I'm going to put back on my printed letters. I like these letters, which is the same as my foam letters that I don't have right now because the consonants are blue, the vowels are red. And then the next part is right. So you would use a piece of chalk. I do like this where you use a dry erase marker because it gets the kids using a different writing utensil. But we use dry erase markers a lot. What I love about this is that we get to use chalk, and kids don't have a lot of experience using chalk nowadays other than the big chalk outside because not a lot of things use chalk anymore. So it's nice for the kids to actually be able to, oops, broke the chalk, actually be able to write out the word. It gives them a different tool to write with, different feel, a different fine motor skill. It enhances their fine motor, and I love the look of the board. I'm still going to keep this one and use it, but I did want to showcase these new boards that I found this year in case anyone wanted them. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, for my short video. Hopefully you guys found something that you want to buy or want to look into. That's the purpose of these videos, is to show you some cool things that I found this summer for my classroom. I'm also going to show you my classroom setup whenever we're allowed back in next month. I love watching videos of other teachers, of their room setup, and things they find online and how they use things in centers. So hopefully you guys can get some awesome ideas, and I'll check back in with you soon.